welcome to our esteemed program, Mr. Bobby Wills and Mr. Sidney Swinton. There, right on cue. Look at that. Gentlemen, how are we doing this evening? How's it going?
All right.
I like it because if you look at the thing, you can see the Super Bowl trophy in between everyone. So it kind of came out nicely with the way that worked out. So there you go. As long as Tom Brady doesn't throw it, Sean will be okay. Anywho. So this new segment I got is fairly simple. It's probably not, I'm not reinventing the wheel here with what I'm trying to do, but I just thought it'd be a nice little thing. Will he or won't he? Because as we know, big game this weekend. Could be tons of offense or could be no offense. Who knows the way that this one could go? I think it could honestly go either way, given the way that, these things are set up. But we're going to play a little game. So I will start with our guests. So the first one, Mr. Swinton, will he or won't he? Joe Burrow over 300 yards passing this Sunday.
He won't.
Okay. Tell me why.
Because there's this guy named Jalen Ramsey that will be on Jamar Chase all game long.
All right.
And there's also this guy named Aaron Donald that will be in his grill all game long.
All right, fair enough. Okay, so we're going to – Sidney, we got one vote for don't think so. Mr. Wills, will he or won't he? 300 yards passing. Joe Burrow.
I don't think he will either.
Okay. Same reasons, or you got something else for me?
Reasons Sid touched on. And the Rams' defensive line, I think, is going to be after him all day long. And he'll be running for his life. A lot of it's just going to be checkdowns.
Okay, but again, not just to play devil's advocate here, that one game he got sacked 9 times, I believe he threw for 300 yards.
True.
With a lot of those being checkdowns and kind of, short yardage type things. So I just thought I'd throw it out there.
Same team, though.
Nope, very true. And I like it. I like it. Mr. Handy, will he or won't he? Joe Mixon, 75 rushing yards.
Yeah. And for the same reasons that Sid said, they're gonna have to get something going if they can't get the pass game going. And it's time, next man up. So I definitely think he's going to have at least 75. I don't think he's going to get 100, but I definitely think he'll get at least 75.
Okay, so we got Mixon with 75. Delilah, I'm going to jump to the other side real quick with you. Rams, Matthew Stafford over 300 passing yards. And welcome Sean Spencer to the program, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, Sean has to be fashionably late for the new segment. Of course, thanks a lot, Sean, for just throwing yourself in the broadcast like that.
I apologize.
Away here.
I thought this was going to put me in the background. I didn't think it was going to bring me on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Look at this guy.
He didn't ring the doorbell and then call and tell me nothing. I didn't have no time to put a casserole on or nothing for you to eat, baby.
Pretty much. Look at this guy. Well, okay, Sean. So just because you joined us late,
I don't get a question now.
No, you're going to get your question, Delilah. I'm just explaining the rules to Mr. Fast.
I'm the only lady on this show today.
No. Well, that's it. No, okay. I respect the ladies.
Wow.
Sean, we're playing will he or won't he, and you'll follow along as we go along. So my question was for Delilah: will he or won't he? 300 passing yards for Matt Stafford.
Gotcha. Delilah or me?
Delilah. You stay quiet.
You throw it back to me now? Now you throw it back to me?
Yes, honey. Back to you.
I think he will, yes.
Okay. Any particular reason why you think that, or?
I think because I know that I'm not saying I know that the Bengals defense are going to be on him, but I feel like with Kupp, it's going to help him. Like, it's just, that's his, I feel like that's going to be his, that's going to be his go-to.
All right.
So,
will he or won't he? Mr. Sean Spencer, who is now here with us. We're going Cooper Kupp over 100 yards receiving for Sunday.
He will. He absolutely will. I think he's going to go potentially get Gabriel Davis numbers and get 200. I feel he's going to go heavy, baby. Oh, yeah.
Okay. No, hey.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Sir. I like it. I do like it. Okay, so back to
Why
Sidney
not?
here. No, hey, Sidney. You mentioned him, so I'm going to go with him. Jalen Ramsey. At least one interception. Will he or won't he?
I think he will get one because I think Joe Burrow is going to try and force that ball to Jamar Chase when he's in trouble, and it's going to be a bad news at least one time.
Fair enough. Bobby Wills. Will he or won't he? Aaron Donald with a sack or two. What do you think?
I'll go right in the middle, 1.5.
1.5, okay?
Yeah.
1.5 sacks for Mr. I like it, Aaron Donald. Sounds good. Anthony Handy. Will he or won't he? The other side, Mr. Cam Akers, 75 yards rushing.
I don't think he gets to 60.
Okay. Is that because of the Sony Michel aspect as well, do you think?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry. I had a brain cramp. Cam Akers?
Yes, Cam Akers, 75 yards or more.
They've leaned on him pretty heavily, but you also got Sony Michel. I won't say they're the two-headed monster that you see in a lot of colleges, but I think with the two of them splitting and running duties, I don't think so.
I believe Darrell Henderson is suiting up as well.
Is he? So Darrell's in this game for sure? Okay. Which could throw another wrench into that whole thing as well.
How much he plays is a big question, but yeah.
Right. We'll have to keep an eye on that as that develops. Delilah, given what we're talking about here, since Jamar Chase, according to Mr. Swinton and according to Mr. Wills, will be chopped down by that brilliant LA Rams defense, how about a Mr. T. Higgins over 100 yards receiving? What saith you?
Me or Sid?
Or won't he?
Anybody?
Right.
I think you're muted, Delilah.
Oh, is that why?
I think she's
Yeah,
trying to talk.
sorry. Yeah, is that I had again? I always tried to avoid all like the background noise. That's why I mute myself.
Cool. So T. Higgins,
no,
100
yeah,
yards. Will he or won't he?
Yeah, I don't think he'll have 100 either.
Okay.
I just everybody thinks it's gonna be like crazy offensively, but I don't know. I feel like it's gonna happen like we've been seeing, where like the defense on both sides are gonna put pressure. So I can't see him with 100 yards. He's gonna put in numbers though for sure, but not 100.
Okay,
He'll put up numbers, but not 100.
I agree with
Mr. Spencer, I have one for you, sir. Yes, sir. OBJ, one or more touchdowns. Will he or won't he?
He will. He'll be like AB did last year for the Buccaneers, where he got his touchdown. I think OBJ will get his. He'll get whatever bonus and incentive he can get. And maybe he'll parlay that into a contract. I don't know. But he was kind of foolish with his money, so he needs everything he can get. I think he's going to be desperate to get himself a touchdown. So, yes, I say he will.
Awesome. All right, I love this. Now, again, that was just a quick round. I wanted to try this out. Will he or won't he? I think we got all the major players for this Sunday's game in that segment. So because I got a couple of my betting buddies here, I have a couple of questions for you gentlemen as to this Sunday. Now, I have a list of the prop bets for this Sunday that I've been perusing myself and considering what I want to do with that. But here are a couple of more fun ones that I think I like. See what you guys think about this. Sidney, I know you're a big guy with this. There's always the coin toss, or the coin toss. I can talk. Who wins that? Who do you think wins the coin toss, Sidney?
Which team?
Yeah, who wins the coin toss?
Oh man, that's harder to pick than heads and tails.
Right.
I know, right? Yeah, exactly. That's why I love
Let's see. So the home team technically is the Bengals. So the Rams call it.
Right, Rams.
I believe they're going to call tails, and it's going to be tails. So Rams win the coin toss.
There we go. Rams win the coin toss. Bobby,
yep.
Who gets the first down? Rams or Bengals?
Well, let's see. If the Rams win the coin toss, do they take the ball or kick or defer? I'll say they'll take the ball because they're not the home team, but they are the home team.
Right, exactly.
So it'll be the Rams as well.
All right, very good. Mr. Handy, first penalty of the game, Rams or Bengals?
I'm going to go with the Bengals on this one.
All right. Probably a false start by the offensive line, huh?
It's either going to be a false start by the offensive line or Eli Apple grabs somebody when Cooper Kupp blows by him. Did I say that out loud?
She did say that out loud. Delilah, first team to punt. Rams or Bengals?
Bengals.
Oh, there we look at that. All right. Sean Spencer. Here's the big one. First team to score. Rams.
I think they take it. I think Rams got it.
Awesome.
Rams. I think they're going to throw those haymakers early.
Is that okay? Even though they've kind of, because too, also Cincinnati has been slow to start in a lot of these games lately. They seem to have gotten their rhythm more in the second half, but like I said, Sunday's a different story.
We saw what the Rams did against the Buccaneers when they jumped out early.
Oh, I think that's what absolutely, my friend, absolutely. So what I want to do for myself, because normally I do a Nick's Picks segment. So what I was thinking of doing for all you lovely people, if you care to listen to what my ramblings are, I do have a list of the prop bets that I'm going to pick. So I will put that up as a separate video on the Let's Talk Football, chain of everything, and you guys can hear what I have to say about all these. So now let's get into the nitty gritty of this whole thing. We've all done the hype. We've all talked it up tremendously, but we're all, of course, waiting for Sunday. Now let's get to who everybody thinks is going to win. It's prediction time, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to start with our guest, as always. So, Mr. Swinton, give me anything you want to give me about Sunday. Rams, Bengals, who you got, why, and all that good stuff.
Anything I want to give you. I want to give you that you can bet on an octopus happening. But
okay, so let's explain, because I saw the thread. Right, I saw the thread earlier, and I'm just going, "What the hell is an octopus?" Right, what the hell is an octopus?
I saw that.
So Sidney's going to explain to us, right? What an octopus.
No, I mean myself. I've been scrolling through Super Bowl prop bets since the Super Bowl was decided on who was going to be there, and there is a lot of them. And I was scrolling through DraftKings, and you can bet on if there will be an octopus. I had no idea what that meant, so I had to go and I threw it in the chat, and Bobby actually knew what it meant, and I was thoroughly impressed. I had no idea.
Right away.
Yeah, Bobby.
Wait a minute. Why are you surprised that Bobby knew what that was?
Do you know what it is?
No, but I don't gamble.
Well, that's fair.
I had heard the term a couple times before, and it just makes sense. 8.
Once you said what it was, I was like, okay, it does make sense. So an octopus has 8 legs. An octopus is where a player scores a touchdown and then scores the 2-point conversion on that same touchdown. So they get all 8 points.
All 8 points.
Yeah, and you can bet on that. It's just a random one. Sorry, I didn't mean to sidetrack.
That makes sense. That's
a great name, though. Octopus. Like, this is phenomenal.
Yeah, it was just hilarious. And it doesn't explain it on the bet. It just says, will there be an octopus? And I'm like, is somebody going to throw an octopus in the field?
Right. Red Wings?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it's
a Detroit game.
I thought it was a whole different type of trick, and to be completely honest, like it involved people getting arrested. So I wasn't sure. I'm glad somebody was able to clear that up for me.
Right. Yeah. I'm glad you were able to clear that up for everyone. But all right, so I'm sorry. Did we get your prediction?
No, sorry, since I took so long.
No, that's okay. I just want to make sure I give you your time, brother. Yeah.
So I'm going to say this. I saw The Simpsons predicted the Bengals win 34-31, so that's what I'm going with, because The Simpsons predict everything.
Yes, they do. That is correct. Nate,
if
are you there?
you know.
Nate, I thought Nate crept back in. Nate, are you there, buddy? Okay, maybe he's not. I do apologize. So, Mr. Wills, give us what you got for Sunday, my friend. Give me all the good stuff.
Now, I was initially leaning towards the Bengals, and I did see that Simpsons thing earlier, too. I don't know if it's real, though. I've seen a ton of Simpsons episodes, and I don't recall ever seeing that one. Granted, they do predict a lot of things, but anyways.
Very true.
I was leaning towards the Bengals until I saw their uniform choice. And them being the designated home team, they got first dibs on what uniform they'd wear. And they chose their dark jerseys. Fatal mistake. The last 20 Super Bowls, the team that wore white jerseys is 17-3. So immediately it said, yep, the Rams are going to win. They're technically at home. So I'm going to go Rams 34, Bengals 24.
Nice. See, I was hoping you'd give me something because I know you're the guy who has all these like not anonymous, but like all these crazy facts or things that you just like nobody would know.
All I do sometimes is dig up random stuff and it just
right. They're beautiful. I like it. So 17-3 for the white jerseys in the last 20 Super Bowls.
Yes, sir. I think 55-30 or no. 35-20 overall or something like that.
Overall for Cincinnati. Okay, got it. All right, Mr. Handy, how about you? Your prediction for Super Bowl Sunday?
I'm looking at it more from an X's and O's standpoint. Out of the two teams, the Rams is a more healthy team. The Bengals have been beaten and beaten and battered. And as much as I'm a huge fan of Joe Burrow and what he's done this season, but I think this is where the fairy tale comes to the conclusion. I think that the Rams go ahead and get it done. I got the Rams by 10 points. I'm going to say 29-19.
29-19. All right, Mr. Spencer, give me what you got, sir.
Well, I live in the household of the woman who basically predicted history, and told us what was going to happen. Matthew Stafford's in there, so I can't go any other way but the Rams. And I'm going to go ahead and go with what I said before. Rams 34, Bengals 17. I agree with Anthony. I think the Cinderella run ends Sunday.
Okay. All right. Nate, I think Nate is not with us, so I apologize for that. Oh, you are there. See? There he is. Nate, give us your prediction, man. Give us all the good stuff for Sunday. What do you got?
Los Angeles Rams by 20, guaranteed.
Oh, you're going to put the roof fall on me. Huh? Is that what it is?
By 20? Nate, really? By 20, buddy?
Yep. He says 20.
What did he say last night? 51-31?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yep.
Wow, 51-31. That's a big one.
I will give you $20. I will give you $20 if that hits. If you get 51-31.
I won a lot of money.
I'll go you.
I gotta get out of the car.
Right, let's do that.
I'll go you one better. Not go you one better. I'm gonna go the opposite direction, Sean. Nate, if the Rams do not win by 20, now they can still win, but if they don't win by 20, I've been hounding you and you've been ignoring my comments all week. If they don't win by 20, when I come to Virginia, I'm taking your happy butt down to my wing spot, and you're going to eat at least one wing. Like Chris Rock and Chris Rock, and I'm going to get you sucker. One rib, one wing.
That's not happening.
But wait a minute, Skip Bayless. You just guarantee that you scared. Say you scared because it's just a chicken wing. It's a piece of chicken.
I was waiting for that to happen. We finally got an Anthony Andy impression.
Don't sit up in there and tell me it's not gonna happen. You're guaranteed it, but you can't back your guarantee up. Even Michael and Son said if you can't, we can. Michael and Son, come on now.
Don't start that Michael and Son stuff around.
All right, we have not heard from Delilah yet before this really gets out of hand. Delilah, go ahead and give me your prediction for Sunday.
Oh, my goodness. Everybody here went Rams, huh?
It appears that way, yes. No, Bengals. Somebody went
Bengals.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, no, you were.
Bengals.
That's right. So
taking the Simpsons 34-31.
That's right.
Score.
It's like, that's right. I said for a Monday show before. That's right. Sorry. Last night before the Simpsons thing, it was Rams. That's right. So you and your wife agree on something.
Yeah, but I've watched enough media shows. If I pick opposite teams on different shows, I can go back and clip myself and be like, "See, I was right. I said it."
Right. That's very true.
You could.
That is true.
All right. I am. I'm going with Rams, but I don't think it's going to be high scoring. I think the Rams win by a field goal. We saw them do it before, right? Like, so it's not like I know Bengals have a great kicker, but obviously we saw that with 13 seconds, Matthew Stafford did what he had to do, and their kicker came in and won a game, right? So So yes, I think that the Rams will win by a field goal.
All right, awesome. Real quick, I've been on the Rams bandwagon, like I said, for the last 8 or 9 weeks. I do think that, and I guess that's more of a sentimental thing. I'm pulling for Matt Stafford to win a ring, kind of get that monkey from Detroit off his back for the last 10 years. I have a feeling Joe Burrow and the Bengals could be back in years to come, as young as they are, and as fix a few things on that offensive line and a few things on the defense, and this team could be, a potential 3-4 time repeat at least to the Super Bowl. But again, we won't go that far yet. But so I am pulling for the Rams. I say the Rams will pull this one out in the end. Again, as much as I'd like to see Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase pull some magic, I'm going to go Rams probably by like 7. Let's say 31-24 would probably be my guess on that one. Yeah, so there we go. So you've heard it now from members of our familia here on the Let's Talk Football Roundtable. Again, I do want to thank our guests for coming on, but I mean, not that I'm getting rid of them, but I do want to thank Sidney and Bobby for taking the time, and Mr. Snell and Mr. Spencer for joining us here on the Roundtable. We now come to the part of a show that has become a favorite, I think, for some people as well, where we give one last